Hello, welcome to St. Peter's. Thank you for taking time to find out about our school. I do hope that the following PowerPoint will be helpful to you, and please get in touch with us if you have any more questions. At St. Peter's, we talk a lot about excellence. We talk about excellence in all we do. That's about our work and our learning. We talk about excellence in who we are, and that's about the kind of people that we're becoming. And we talk about excellence in our service with others, because we think it's important that we leave the world a better place. This slide and these words sum up all that we want St. Peter's to be. We want it to be an excellent place where people care more than others think is wise, risk more than others think is safe, dream more than others think is practical, and expect more than others think is possible. I would love it if we could welcome you around school at the moment and show you all the fantastic things that our children do here. I know that you would realise then that actually our children can achieve many, many things. Every day at St. Peter's is packed full of lots of different activities. Children will work together in small groups, they'll work together in their classes, and we will come together as a school for collective worship and assemblies. And we're also often off out to visit other places as well. And you can see just one slide there of Year 6 on a trip. But first, let me tell you a bit more about St. Peter's. We've been around in Portishead for over 200 years, and we've served the community throughout that time. That means that we try to balance tradition and innovation. There will be some things that we have done over and over again every year, and there will be other things where we're seeking to find the very best new practice and implement that. We were last inspected in May 2019. That was a one-day inspection. The report is superb, so please do read it. It's on our website. We were also inspected as a church school in February 2020. The inspectors deemed that we had excellent provision, and this report is also on our website. Like a number of schools in Portishead, we're part of the Lighthouse Schools Partnership Multi-Academy Trust. Gordeno is also part of that trust, and we work very closely with them to make sure that education is seamless through from primary to secondary. Unlike other schools though, we are a teaching school, and we support many local schools with teachers' professional development. In a normal year, we'd be welcoming lots of teachers into St. Peter's to share together our good practice and also to learn about new innovations. We're also one of 32 English hubs across the country. We've been nominated by the DFE to provide expertise and support to schools in the Southwest on the teaching of early reading and phonics. We often have teachers coming into school to watch and learn what we do in terms of early reading and the teaching of phonics. So when you come to St. Peter's, you know that we will be providing the very best practice in early reading for your child. We always want to find out what our families think and regularly survey them to find out more. We did this last in 2019, and here are just a few of the results that we had. We were really pleased with what parents were saying. 99% of people thinking that their child was well taught at school. 97% would recommend this school to another parent. Children at St. Peter's clearly feel safe and happy and well looked after, but that we also expect children to work hard and do their best. We have 630 places for children at St. Peter's. There are 7 year groups and so there are 90 children in each year group. Each year group is then divided into 3 classes. So when your child starts at St. Peter's, they will be a member of a class of 30 children with a teacher and a full-time teaching assistant. We don't have full-time teaching assistants right the way through the year groups, and as children get older, there is less support available because they can do more things for themselves. We normally remix year groups at some point during a child's life at St. Peter's. We don't want children to stay with the same 29 children right the way through the 7 years. That can be an advantage too, because it means that children get to meet other children and mix more widely. St. Peter's is a church school, and that's really important to us. We have a strong relationship with St. Peter's Parish Church, and on a normal year we'd go there for harvest and Christmas and Easter and our Leavers service, and they're all very special occasions. We also welcome clergy into school each week to help us with collective worship. Pastoral care is important to us, and that relationship with church and clergy is part of what we offer to all our children. That said, there is no requirement to attend church or to have faith to become a member of St. Peter's. We welcome everyone, regardless of faith and belief. So let's introduce you to the reception year. We've got purpose-built early years classrooms. There are 3 classes in the same area with a shared area outside. Plenty of toilets and their own playground and outside areas and conservation area. There's a variety of approaches to learning right from the start. We'll want to get children used to sitting on the carpet and listening carefully, but we'll also want them to learn to play together and to learn in small groups too. Here are just a few photographs of what reception looks like. At the end of your child's first term in reception, they'll take part in a nativity play. We normally have 90 children in that, so it would be wrong to have one Mary and one Joseph. So children have the chance to wear and be whoever they want to be. Often we'll have 10 Marys and 20 angels and some shepherds and kings and a few donkeys as well. We also go to church and celebrate Christingle service together. Children leave reception having done really well. Generally, around 93% of our children leave reception having gained a good level of development. That compares to a national score of 72%. When our children are in year 1, they get way above national for their phonics test. And that's similar by the time the children get to year 6. Many achieve the highest score possible. We think it's important to have a common language for learning across the school, and this ties into our whole desire for excellence as standard. Often we'll talk with the children about the purpose of their learning. We'll talk about mastery, really mastering a subject with stamina and resilience and grit. We'll talk about children and teachers becoming experts in learning. And we'll always be on the lookout for models of excellent work and practice so that we can aspire to those. And critique and feedback are really important to us as well. All of those 5 elements make up our excellence as standard pedagogy, and you can see a film about that on our website. Learning is also fun at St. Peter's, and we make sure that there are lots of experiences to enrich learning, and the next few slides will tell you more about that. We have been very fortunate to benefit from some really important partnerships with other countries. A couple of years ago, we had 2 teachers come to us from Shanghai, and one of our teachers went back to learn about maths in Shanghai as well. This really helped our children to learn at depth. We're a school with a rich musical tradition as well. We've got 3 schools, choirs and an orchestra. Over 12 instruments are taught usually in classes, and there are whole class instrument lessons in Year 4. And there are also many productions as well. Our choirs are a great feature of our work at St. Peter's. And several years ago, we were in the BBC Choir of the Year competition. We didn't win, but it was great fun to take part in it. At the end of your child's time at St. Peter's, they will have the experience of putting on a great show. This is a slide from our Lion King show. Children go to London and watch a show there, and then come back and produce that show for an audience. It's a fantastic experience to end their time at St. Peter's with. Art is also important to us, and every year we begin our year with an excellence project where children do art of excellence and handwriting of excellence and really set the standard for the year. These are some photographs from the 2019 Excellence exhibition. This work was produced by Year 4 and Year 6. Sport is also a feature of all that we do at St. Peter's, and every child will have an afternoon of PE each week. We have dedicated sports coaches who teach that for us. Our sports coaches also run our breakfast and after school care, and you can find out more about that from our website. Care starts at 7:45 in the morning and finishes at 6 p.m. in the evening. I've already talked about the fact that we try and make learning fun. Every child will have the chance to go on 2 residentials during their time at St. Peter's. It's a 1-night residential in Year 4 and then a 4-night residential in Year 6. And here are just a couple of photographs from the Year 6 residential. I've talked a lot about excellence as standard, and you might be wondering how that works with special educational needs. We are an inclusive school and work hard to make sure that everybody is included in all that we do, and work is set at the right appropriate level for each child. It's important we know about children's needs before they come to St. Peter's, and if you think your child has any particular special needs, please do get in touch with us so you can explain their needs and we can discuss together whether we think we will be able to meet needs and provide a really strong education for your child. Please do get in touch with us or with our Senko, Mrs. McCullough. So now just some practicalities. School dinners are served on site, they're cooked on site, and in normal times we would be serving hot school lunches every day. Children in reception, Year 1 and Year 2 qualify for universal free school meals. When people visit St. Peter's, they're amazed at the size of our grounds. We have 2 massive fields, very large playgrounds, a conservation area, and lots of areas where children can play together. We also make sure that we are very involved in the local community, and usually we take part in the Portishead Carnival and really enjoy having a float prepared by our parents. We've got an active PTA and parents are welcomed into school to help. We also work with a number of local companies to enrich our education too. So how to apply for a place at St. Peter's? You must apply through the local authority, and everybody must apply even if you've already got siblings at the school. Forms must be completed by the LA deadline, and the local authority will tell you if you have a place at St. Peter's in mid-April. We will then contact you almost immediately and begin your child's induction to school. In the summer term, we'll do visits to playgroups so our teachers can see how your child plays with others and find out information from their teachers there. We'll offer an induction evening for parents so you can come along, find out and meet your child's teacher and class. Some playgroups come and visit us too in the summer term. We'll also offer your child a visit to school for part of the day so that they can hear a story and meet other members of their class. And for children with additional needs, we will offer some additional visits. In September, we start by offering individual meetings with parents. That's really important because you know your child better than anyone else, and we need to listen to you as you tell us all you want us to know about your child. There's normally then a staggered intake lasting between 2 to 3 weeks, children coming either mornings or afternoons, and then everybody coming together in the class for mornings and lunchtimes, and then normally around week 4, children starting full time. I'm sure you'll be aware that we're not able to offer open sessions at the moment. If the situation does change before the January deadline for admissions, we will update this on our website, and we'd love to invite you in if we can. We will, however, be offering some live Q&A sessions via Teams, so again please check the website for details of how to book onto one of these. There is a lot of information about our school on our website, so please do spend some time exploring that and talk to other parents who have children at St. Peter's. I'm confident that they will be able to recommend our school for your child. I do hope that I'll be able to meet you in person quite soon and look forward to welcoming your child to St. Peter's.